speaking of being canceled, are you at all worried about that for yourself? Like, do you edit yourself when or is it?
I mean, that's of course, a question I have to answer honestly and say everybody edits themselves to some degree. I just did it because there was a word I wanted to use that we should be able to use, but you can't. So, and it's a shame because, you know, America, there's just no other word that really gets at how dumb America is. And when people do dumb things, and by the way, in private, everybody uses it because it's almost indispensable with how stupid America is, that you can't stop yourself from saying, oh my God, that is so blank. But what was the question? Oh, do I edit myself?
Well, you seem to be on a show that's like tackling some topics that are, you know, controversial. So I often wonder when I'm watching it, is this guy like, is he just free flowing thought, or is it like, is he holding back? Because I don't really see that you're holding back. It's just kind of
I don't hold back, and then I have the scars to prove it. But look, there are things that it's interesting the way the milieu has so much to do with how something is received and what is allowed. I often have this joking sort of tease play with my boyfriend Seth MacFarlane about this, because he gets away with things because it's a fucking cartoon that just make me, I'm like, if I ever said that, and he laughs at me, because he's right. That's how you do, you put it in a cartoon character's mouth and people accept it. Well, in a similar way, like I can say things here that I would never say on real time, because real time is different. It's not, well, it is better. I mean, I say this all the time. I mean, that's my real job. This is fun and it's different and it's as real as it gets. But real time is no less real. It's just that is a network television show, and I'm in a suit and a tie, and I'm talking to a senator or a governor or something like that. There is a little, and the audience is, you know, it's a pay cable network. There is a little more appropriate decorum, or just, it's not pulling punches. It's just, you know, it's nuance, you know, something the world has forgotten about so much, nuance. But yeah, so if you call that editing, yes, but even with my editing, I'm 1,000 times more honest than the next guy.
Oh yeah. No,
I mean, Howard Stern is honest also in his way. We unfortunately disagree about a lot of things now, like, because, not a lot, but like COVID, you know, he's very, very concerned about COVID, and I think the whole thing was ridiculously handled and completely overblown, and the responsibility for it was misplaced, blah, blah, blah. But that aside, you know, there's just not a lot of, there's just not a lot of people who will take on those issues that could get you canceled.
Yeah.
And that's almost all I'm attracted to.
It's all that seems to be like worth kind of talking about.
I want to talk about you know, my criteria when we're choosing an editorial for the end of the show is, don't ever pitch me something that anyone else is already saying, because it's been done. You know, I'm not interested in the obvious, you know, and I'm much more rather take the blows and do it my way. That's your boyfriend Frank Sinatra would say. Is that like your theme song?
Yeah.
You must love Frank.
Oh, I love Frank.
I do
love
too.
Frank. It's just,
I love Frank. I love Elvis. Hey, thanks for watching the clip. Hit the subscribe button now so you never miss out on our Club Random content that's posted daily.